RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Phillips 66, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Munganesc Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Lewis and Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, Roberts Motors, Sherry Gilliland Dream Home Realty Center, Val Commit, Rosewood Chiropractic Clinic, and the Lentz Law Firm. RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Phillips 66, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Munganesc Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Lewis and Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, Roberts Motors, Sherry Gilliland Dream Home Realty Center, Val Commit, Rosewood Chiropractic Clinic, and the Lentz Law Firm. In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care.
Tonight, a busy weekend. They'll play in a shootout Friday and Saturday, 2 games up in the Chicagoland area. They'll play Whitney Young High School tomorrow, and then Notre Dame High School out of Wisconsin coming up on Saturday. And then next week, right back to the conference, Collinsville and Edwardsville on the Alton schedule as well. Brent Berkland with you here. I'll be joined by Mike Bray in just a little bit. For the game itself, we're about 10 minutes away from tip-off here. We may start around 7:40, maybe even 7:45 as the crowd continues to file in. And each and every Alton home game, even Alton road game, the crowds just get bigger and bigger with this great team with just one senior on the roster, Alyssa Lewis. Lewis, earlier this season, of course, getting to 1,000 career points. Well, I can give you a hint. One of the juniors on the team tonight is going to reach 1,000 career points, but we'll talk about that more as we go along tonight as well. Both teams in the red and white for the Redbirds, the red, white, and some black in the uniforms for the Titans. Chatham will wear their red uniforms trimmed in the white. Redbirds just the opposite here at home. Alton, white uniforms trimmed in the red and some black trim as well. And tonight, Desiree Howard will be starting. Kyoko Proctor, as always. Alyssa Lewis, as always. Jairus Powers, as always. But a couple of new starters, and the starting lineup has been tinkered with a little bit the last 3 to 5 games. Tonight it is sophomore Caritas Orr will start, and so will sophomore Justice Haynes. Now we should see some other players come off the bench like Lacey and Norman and probably some other guards as well. But that's going to be the starting lineup tonight for the Alton Lady Redbirds. More pregame when we come back. Stay tuned. We have a big game tonight. Chatham Glenwood and the Alton girls basketball team, Lady Redbirds, from the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth here at what's getting to be a crowded Alton High School gymnasium tonight for this Thursday night of girls hoops. You're in tune to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by the Simmons Handler.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey Sherry, talk to me, Dream Team.
We've got a showing. Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
We protect your house and your car. Because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Conference, and of course their schedule includes all of those Springfield Conference teams, but they've also played a lot of Decatur teams, the area around Bloomington, even over into Champaign, some of those teams right across the middle of the state, and some of their games, or really most of their games, have been blowout wins. One of their two losses was to Centralia coming at the Christmas tournament time when they lost to Centralia 52-39. But some games they've won 53-16. They've won some games, well, here's a 52-18, 64-21, 50-37. So this Chatham Glenwood team is for real. They are solid and a record of 13-2, playing a solid schedule too in the Central State 8 Conference with those Springfield schools and areas around like Jacksonville and Taylorville and some others, but again, also some Decatur, Bloomington area and Champaign area teams on their schedule as well. And Chatham Glenwood starting two freshmen, Alexis Newman and Ava Bob, a couple of their starters. They'll also start two juniors and one senior. The senior is Carly Hawkins, and Hawkins, 5'4" senior. Their leading scorer is a freshman, 6-foot freshman, Alexis Newman. Ava Bob, also a freshman, one of their leading scorers as well. 13 wins, 13-2 for the Titans from Glenwood High School, Chatham, Illinois. Alton Redbirds again at 15-0 on the season. We have the tip-off coming up. Starting lineups coming up, and again for Alton, it's Proctor and Orr, Lewis, Powers, and Haynes for tonight, and Coach Desiree Howard. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today. We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, gear up with Falcommit and elevate your hunting experience. From rugged gear for the seasoned hunter to adorable outfits for the little ones, we've got your whole family covered. Literally, because the best moments are made in the great outdoors. And with Falcommit, you're not just wearing gear, you're wearing the stories of your adventures. Discover the joy of hunting together. Visit Falcommit.com and outfit your family for the next generations of memories.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Inspiring her dreams and helping her pursue them. That's why we protect your house and your car, because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information,
will start. We'll see how things go in the rotation and how the players come off the bench tonight, but that's the starters with a couple of sophomores mixed in there tonight.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen some of these girls start. Lacey, I believe, has started pretty much every game since she was a freshman last year.
Inside, the Titans get the tip, and they get the layup up and in, and just like that, they have the early lead with Ava Bob laying it in for Chatham.
Yeah, the tip ahead and the streaker going up the outside and a quick pass ahead, and they get the early layup. Lewis,
baseline shot, a long two is rimmed out, no good, a little short. Back comes Chatham. Titans with the lead, again 13-2, and now we have an officials timeout at midcourt, as I don't know if they're checking the basketball or 7:31 to go, first quarter on a quick timeout here. And it looks like they are going to get a new basketball.
Yeah, I was going to say
maybe not enough air in it.
I'm not sure how that caught the official's eye there, but I don't know that I've ever seen that. I've been watching basketball for 50 plus years, and I don't know that I've seen that before in play, maybe during a timeout or a dead ball situation. But
and 30 seconds into the game, so there you go. And here we go. Chatham will throw it in again. They throw it in near midcourt. 7:30 to go. We're just underway. First quarter, 7 o'clock hour here. With about a 7:40 tip. There's a drive inside, and a layup is good. And Chatham's on the board again. 33 puts it up and in. Actually 32. Martinowski for 2. Now the Redbirds try to get on the board. Underneath the Powers, stolen away. And right now the Titans with a little momentum here early.
Forced pass inside there, and Titans do a good job of rotating defensively.
Bob, baseline, missed it. Rebound Proctor, and Kyoko headed the other way for the Redbirds. She's going to go all the way. Layup, good. And a quick timeout is called because, as we mentioned, career point number 1,000 there for the junior Proctor as they stop play.
That is, it's quite a testament to how good of a player that she is, getting to the 1,000-point barrier in just 2.5 years. and she certainly has been nothing but a catalyst for the Redbirds from the day she stepped on campus as a freshman.
Well, remember earlier this season we had the senior Alyssa Lewis get to 1,000. Now we have another player in Proctor, and it won't be too long this month probably before Powers is there as well.
Well, especially if Powers continues to play. She had 29 one game in Chicago, and she is certainly capable of taking some games over at certain spots. She can be a dominating force inside, but the 1-2 combo of Proctor and Powers has just been dynamic for the Redbirds for 2.5 seasons now.
And even in middle school, if you go way back. Here's the Titans with the basketball out of the timeout. They lead 4-2 as the Redbirds get on the board, and now we have a foul. Might be Lewis under the basket. She's all alone under the basket defending there, and it is an Alton foul away from the ball, and it is actually Jairus Powers, 44. So our first foul of the ball game.
It's not a good thing to see that come on Powers either.
No. Here's one to the right elbow. It goes to Alexis Newman. 2 freshmen, remember, in the Chatham starting lineup. As they are young, they also have 2 freshmen that play a lot off the bench. Here's a Redbird steal. Alyssa back the other way. Gives to Kyoko. Proctor will pitch it over to Haynes on the right wing. Tried to get it to Orr underneath. The Titans are going to have another turnover on defense, though. They're headed the other way.
Chatham Glenwood's been very scrappy and been getting their hands out in the passing lanes and tipped a couple balls and got a couple steals.
Redbirds with some turnovers here early on. 4-2. Glenwood High School from Chatham, Illinois with the lead early on. Now here's a free throw line pass to Martinowski. Now out to the three-point line, Caitlin Lennon. Right side Bob, number 4. Ava Bob, guarded by Lewis. Gives in the corner. Redbirds with good D now, man-to-man. And here's a pick by Proctor. It's loose and a jump ball. Good hands by Kyoko there.
Well, I think one of the things the Redbirds want to do is to pick up the pace of the game. And the easiest way to do that is to, once you score, to be able to start to put pressure on with your defense full court. But we've had a hard time scoring, and when you can't score, it makes it harder to set up your press.
5:15 to go as the Redbirds work it around. Proctor, running jumper in the lane. No, but a whistle. And it looks like we're going to have a team foul the other way now. On the Titans, it'll be on Bob, number 4. And that means number 3, Proctor, is going to the line.
As she goes to shoot 2, hopefully she can convert both of these, and especially she makes the first, and hopefully will make the second, and we'll see if that allows the Redbirds to pick up the pace defensively a little bit. You also got Lacey subbing in for Orr at this point, and she is very, very good on the point of the press.
Kaylee Lacey, sophomore in the game. Free throw good. Proctor 2 for 2. And ties the game 4-4. With Mike Bray, Brent Birkland with you here from Alton High tonight. Carly Hawkins in the front court. Hawkins, the only senior for the Titans, starting. Lewis, the only senior starter for Alton. Inside, shot blocked away. Titans come up with it, and it's a foul, and it might be 44 again.
I think that's going to be the second foul on Powers, and just to confirm it, here comes Talia Gordon coming into the game.
So Jairus has 2 fouls. And that means the Redbirds will have to go to the bench early in this one. And a pass outside, stolen away by Haynes. She had it, lost it, got it back though. Number 1 with the D there. Now Proctor to Lewis. 3, Alyssa Lewis. No, but a foul. Alyssa's going to shoot 3 free throws in a tie game.
Well, it's just one of the little things, but when the pass ahead came to Proctor, and her and Lewis were standing pretty close, a little too close together, and Alyssa recognized it and fanned out. And Proctor bought a little bit of extra time by faking a shot and drew the defense, and that little bit freed up Alyssa for a wide open 3, and she didn't make the shot, but as they came running at her, they get the foul, and now she's going to get 3 free throws.
First free throw, no good. This one is good, though. That breaks the tie, 5-4, and we'll have a third free throw coming up as the Redbirds take the lead at 5-4 now. And the third free throw is good. 2-point lead. Redbirds, 4 free throws already, 4 out of 5.
And once again, the Redbirds pick up full court right off of a score. They're trying to pick up and speed up the pace of the game a little bit.
Here's Hawkins, the senior, 5'4" senior guard. Gives it up to Martinowski. Now out high, Lennon has the basketball. The Titans in the red uniforms, trimmed in the white here on the road tonight at Alton High. Titans with a game next week at CM against the Lady Eagles. So that'll be another interesting game for Chatham here in the Riverbend. 3A team, CM on their schedule next week, next Wednesday.
Another good matchup of two good teams.
Here's a near steal by Lewis. We're at 3:50 to go as the Redbirds turn up the defense. Inside, traveling call down under the basket. Redbird ball.
Well, the Birds weren't able to come up with the steal there, but what they were able to do was to extend Chatham's offense farther out, get them out of their comfort zone, make them try to make passes a little bit longer, and that pressure eventually led to forcing a travel.
6-4 Redbirds. And Alton with the basketball. Kyoko Proctor all the way down and around the defense lays it in. 6 early for Kyoko.
Okay, and pretty much every inbounds against the press, Chatham's been throwing it into the side and trying to run another person up the same sideline. That time Haynes gets over and gets a hand on the ball and nearly comes up with the steal.
Michaela Diamond, a junior, checks in, 22 for the Titans. Here's a shot deep in the corner, and that's a 3 for the Titans, and they make it 8-7 on that 3 ball that comes from Diamond in the corner.
Fresh off the bench and nails the shot right as soon as she comes in the game.
Here's a pass to Lewis, left elbow. She'll take a couple of dribbles, backs up, fires, good. It's a long 2. Lewis hits again.
Now Chatham's having a little bit more trouble getting the ball in bounds. Redbirds make them take it in more in the middle instead of getting it off to the side where they can get that second quick pass up to break the press.
2:50 to go, first quarter. Live at Alton High. Titans ball now in a 10-7 game. Redbirds by 3. And here's Ava Bob. She sends it down underneath. Turnaround off the back iron, missed there by Newman, number 20. Back quickly, Lewis will fire a 3. It's good, Alyssa for a tray.
And that's really one of the few times the Redbirds have been able to get out in transition. Lewis sprinting up the side. They get the ball to Proctor. She finds the open person in the corner, makes the pass ahead, and a 3 ball for the Birds as we get back in our defense.
Alton tips a pass out of bounds, and right at the Alton bench, Glenwood will throw it back in here. Chatham ball, 13-7. Redbirds jump up by 6 with that 3. And to the baseline they go. Bob stops and pops, missed a short jumper. Rebound the other way to Leah Norman, 33 with the board. Gives to Lewis. Alyssa will dump it down, and it's up and in. It went a little too far for Norman, but standing right there, Proctor put it in.
Yeah, that was Proctor. So the last couple possessions, it's been an assist from either Proctor or Lewis to the other one.
So how about a 15-7 run here now? An 8-point lead underneath. Newman fires it up from the block and puts it in.
Very good job of catching it on the block, just squaring up and going straight up and shooting over Norman, and that's no easy task.
And Newman is a 6-foot freshman leading scorer too. Into the lane, Proctor rolls one in. She has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points.
They are having a very hard time containing her off the dribble.
10 of the 17 for Proctor now, including her 1,000th career point early in this one. 1 minute to go, first quarter. Left wing, a long 2, and it's up and in for Bob again. She's got 4 points. Ava Bob with a basket. Here's Proctor, gives to Lewis in the right corner. Fires a 3, and it is good again.
That's the second 3 of the game for Lewis, and that gives the Redbirds, I think, their biggest lead of the game so far at a 9-point advantage.
and 20 points on the board. And how about 10 for Proctor, 10 for Lewis? They've got 10 each. They've done all the scoring. Into the lane, left hand, up and in. She just threw it up, and Hawkins got the roll.
It kind of took a funny bounce off the rim, but it bounced way up in the air and then comes straight down through the middle, and good bucket for Chatham.
Inside Proctor, scoop, up and in. Kyoko, 2 more.
Yeah, she's been able to get around anybody that's tried to get in away from Chatham and been able to just maneuver around them and either get a bucket herself or set up a teammate for a good shot.
Alton, after 1 quarter, leading 22-13 as the first quarter ends with an Alton 9-point lead. Redbirds with 22 points in that opening quarter. Back with the second period in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
FCU.org, member NCUA.
Well, on to the second quarter here. Back live at Alton High, the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. And the Redbirds have a lead after 1 quarter. Lady Redbirds up 22-13. Chatham Glenwood in the lane. Missing a shot, Newman, but they get the offensive rebound. Titans go at it again with number 30, Carly Hawkins, sending it to the baseline. Reagan Luttrell there. Now to Hawkins, the senior. Back to the top, and Newman now. Newman drives, and she'll kick it back out high. It gets tipped into the backcourt out of bounds, and Chatham Glenwood throwing it in again.
Very good help side defense from Norman. At one point, it looked like the Glenwood team was getting ready to penetrate baseline, and Talia stepped over and shut it down completely.
Here's Newman down to the block again. Triple team, gives it up. 3-point line, shot missed. Martinowski missed the long jumper, and with 7 minutes to go, first half, Alton ball again. Down low, Norman missed the turnaround on the block there, left side. Rebound Chatham.
Great opportunity, just missed an easy shot inside.
So the Titans back with 6:45 left, second quarter. 22-13 Redbirds. Down low they go again. Underneath, Martinowski lost it on a double team. Proctor the other way. Proctor will stop, hand the ball off, and the shot missed right at the front of the rim by Norman there.
Well, you want to reward the bigs for running the floor like that, and Talia did a great job of getting down the floor, but she's got to finish those inside shots, and then gives up a 3 on the other end, and now Chatham's got it back to a 2-possession game.
Well, Newman hits a 3, and now both teams have 2 threes in the game. Here's one off the glass, no good. And the Redbirds on the rebound are going to be charged with a foul here right in the middle of the lane.
I think that was on Haynes going after the rebound of her own shot.
It is on number 1.
Now you got Powers coming back in for Norman, and Miana Banks coming in for the first time, giving Haynes a break.
So the Redbirds with some changes here. Off the bench and deep in the corner, it's Newman, the freshman, with another tray.
You don't normally see the 6-footer out front shooting threes, but that's what she's doing, and doing a very good job of it right now. It got them back to a 3-point ball game.
22-19 with a couple of threes. It was 22-13 after one quarter, but here in this second quarter, the Pass now to Lacey, and it's out of bounds. Turnover, Redbirds. Titans have it. 3-point game.
Powers had pretty good position there trying to post up. Just the pass kind of sailed on Kaylee and got out of Jarris's reach.
Now back to the top. They swing it left side. Titans ball. 3-point game. Newman will give it up. Hands it off to Lanin. Lanin guarded by Proctor. Drives in. No. Missed it off the glass. Proctor the other way. 2-on-4. She'll hold it up and wait for some help. Here's Lewis. Top of the key. Lewis dribble drive. Gives it up. Left corner. Proctor again. Proctor wears number 3. Backs into the lane. Kicks it out. Now at the volleyball line. Proctor will dump it. Down to Powers, and it's blocked away. Good block by Newman there.
Newman's been very impressive so far, especially for just a freshman.
6-footer, where's number 20? And 22-19 Alton, and the Redbirds back on D. Double team there on the block, so the Titans kick it out to Ava Bob. Number 4, driving in and missed the short shot. Rebound. A jump ball is called. Banks had the rebound, but tied up. 4:23 to go. Alton ball.
So Alton still comes away, but they do lose the possession error on that by not being able to secure the ball on their own.
Inside the feed, and Newman going to get a foul as she was sliding over there and fouled Powers after Proctor gave Powers a good feed. So Newman will pick up foul number 2.
Once again, it's all set up by Proctor being able to penetrate, get down in the lane, and create either a good shot for herself or for one of her teammates.
Powers up and in. Her first point. Remember, she had 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Those are the first points for anybody, not named Lewis or Proctor so
right.
far.
Proctor with 12, Lewis with 10, and now Powers with 2. Jarris 2 for 2 at the line, and the Redbirds 6 out of 7 from the free throw line.
Now their full court pressure's backed off to just a little bit over half court, picking up and not giving Chatham the chance to get that one quick pass down the lane early.
Out to the 3-point line. They move in and a kick out to the 3-point line again. Newman fires. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound loose, and Lewis lost it to Newman. Now to Bob, and it's Titans ball again. And now they throw it away out of bounds. Redbirds ball now.
Kind of looked like a little bit of a pinball machine there. Ball was going all over the place. Looks like Chatham wants to get a timeout. They just looked a little discombobulated there, and I think their coach wants to kind of settle them down a little bit.
Alyssa Riley calls a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here and tell you after the game we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota Redbird players of the game, and we'll have our players of the game overall. And so far, Proctor 12, Lewis with 10, Alyssa with 2 threes early on, Powers with a couple of free throws. 24-19, the Redbirds have the lead, and also mentioned during the pregame that they're going to be in a shootout Friday and Saturday, back-to-back, more basketball for the Lady Redbirds.
And back to Chicago, so
yeah.
They're going to be back on the roads. They were just up there last week, and they're going to be going right back again this weekend.
Play Whitney Young and then play Notre Dame from Wisconsin. 24-19, underneath, good feed, glass, and in. It goes for Norman, who's back in the game.
Was that pass from Powers?
I think it might have been
high-low. I think it was. They really do a great job of looking for each other, and Powers is a tremendous passer for a post player.
Powers 6'1", Norman 6'2". The twin Redbird Towers underneath, sometimes not underneath. High-low there. Here's Newman, free throw line, traveling as she picked up her dribble. Redbirds lead 26-19, and they have the ball back. Timeout, no, just a sub for the Titans. Titans bring in a sub, but the Redbirds quickly up the floor. Proctor to Lewis, down underneath, glass and good. Lewis feeding Norman right on her way to the basket.
Very similar play again. Norman kind of letting herself get fronted and then calling for the ball on the lob, and the pass coming over the top. And at that point, she's in a great position to just get a little two-foot bank shot.
9-point lead now all of a sudden for Alton. 28-19, second quarter.
This is really the first time we've seen the two bigs in together for Alton tonight.
There's been a few games they've started together early on. And then the subs in the rotation, in and out. Inside, blocked away there. Norman with a big block out of bounds.
I tell you what, Norman missed her first two easy shots, but then since then, she's been a force in this game over the last 3 minutes.
2:16 to go till halftime. Just after 8 o'clock, you're in tune to WBGZ Alton. Thursday night, girls basketball. Bob into the lane, stops and pops, missed it, got her own rebound, missed the follow, and they're going to get another chance here. From the wing, the shot by Hawkins, no good.
Rebound to Norman, and then she outlets to Coco, and here we go off to the races again.
And Proctor looks like she's fouled under the basket, and she'll be at the free throw line. Chatham with another foul.
Her ability to get into the lane off the bounce is incredible.
And she is at the line. Free throw good. 13 points for Kyoko now. And Lewis is going to check out of the game. It looks like Banks back in. Proctor, free throw, good. 14 now for the junior. 30-19. The Redbirds have a double-digit lead, and that's what they can do to you quickly as you look up and you think you're 3 to 5 points down, then you're double digits down. There's a three left side. It's good. A rainbow three goes up and in. 22, Diamond for three.
That almost looked like it was going up to touch the ceiling on that shot.
To the rafters. Now Powers off the glass and good just inside the free throw line.
Good flash across the lane there to the open area, and a good pass from Banks in to hit her, and she took advantage of it and put it in the basket.
32-22, Redbirds by 10. 1 minute to go, second quarter, and Redbirds defense tipping the ball out of bounds, and a quick first half here. Not many whistles, not many fouls. The Redbirds have 3 fouls overall, and it's 3-3 actually in fouls. 1-1 here in the second quarter, the team fouls. Here's a shot missed, rebound Redbirds. Here's Proctor into the lane, scoop shot up and in again.
She just is so dangerous off the bounce, and she can get around anybody and create so many different things.
She has scored again, 16 points. Inside, ball knocked away.
Again.
Norman with the D. Proctor all the way. Hands it off to Powers. Tipped out of bounds, Alton ball.
You know, she could have had the layup there. I love the unselfishness of trying to reward the big running the floor. Just the pass was, I think it caught Powers a little bit off guard. But the way she gets it and gets out on the break, it just sets up so much for everyone.
Down to the post it goes. Powers, turnaround, little baby hook. It's good.
That pass she was ready for, and she knew exactly what move she was going to put on, and now the Redbirds have their biggest lead of the game.
Powers up to 6 points, all in this second quarter. 36-22, Alton. From the wing, they get it down to Newman, knocked away, and the buzzer sounds. It's halftime. And the Redbirds lead it 36-22 over Chatham. Alton had a 9-point lead after one quarter. Their lead is now 14 at the half. Back in a moment. Halftime now at Alton High. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Phillips 66, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Munganesc Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Lewis & Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, Roberts Motors, Sherry Gilliland Dream Home Realty Center, Val Commit, Rosewood Chiropractic Clinic, and the Lentz Law Firm.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey Sherry,
Talk to me, Dream Team.
we've got a showing.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop at their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Inspiring her dreams and helping her pursue them. That's why we protect your house and your car, because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, gear up with Falcommit and elevate your hunting experience. From rugged gear for the seasoned hunter to adorable outfits for the little ones, we've got your whole family covered. Literally, because the best moments are made in the great outdoors. And with Falcommit, you're not just wearing gear, you're wearing the stories of your adventures. Discover the joy of hunting together. Visit FalCommit.com and outfit your family for the next generations of memories.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
High school all that time, and they've been phased into all the elementary schools, and I think today for the first time they might have even been at the early childhood center, so that now all the schools in the district have this system as the students are coming in the morning. Now that we've come back after New Year, we're also extending that into our activities. So it started with the wrestling match last night in the auxiliary gym, and then tonight we have the girls basketball game here, and we also have a boys freshman sophomore game going on in the auxiliary gym at the same time, and we've had the open gate systems up for those. But it really shouldn't affect the fans at all coming in. They'll come in, they'll see the two towers. You literally just simply walk through the towers. It's not like the airport where you have to take your keys out and take your phone out and all of that. You just walk through, and for the most part, that's really all it's going to be, is just walking through that on the way in. If you're carrying one of the seat back chairs, you might have to hand it to someone as you go through, because that will set it off. And if it does get set off, then we've got people there to try to check a purse or check whatever. The students are not allowed to bring bags into the games, but adults are. And then if we have to check that to be able to try to get people in, then we'll work with them and try to get them all in as quick as possible.
So right inside the door, you'll see that before you come to Lori Campion and pay to get into the ticket counter and on and on and on, right on into the ball game.
And that will be there for everything, whether it's athletic events like wrestling or boys or girls basketball, or whether it's something in the auditorium like a chorus concert or a winter play or the musical or any of those things.
Here we go, third quarter, girls basketball at Alton High tonight. Redbirds on defense to start the third quarter, and Alton almost had a steal. They will have a tie up there, a jump ball, and they will get the possession arrow. Kyoko Proctor and Powers with the hands in there.
Yeah, Proctor knocked the ball loose and was able to get a hand on it and kind of couldn't quite get it away from the Chatham player, but was at least able to get a hand on it to tie it up and get with the Redbirds having a possession arrow back, they get it right away, and here comes Lacey inside on another nice feed from Powers. The high-low pass from Powers over the top into Lacey in the post.
Lacey posting up this time, and she puts in the easy bucket, 38-22. Redbirds now by 16, and here comes Chatham again right in front of their bench, and head coach Alyssa Riley has her team at 13-2. Backdoor, nice pass, nice feed. Lennon for a bucket.
Yeah, good pass from the point into the high post, and then the wing was overplayed just a little bit, so the pass comes into the high post, and just a great backdoor cut and then a super feed from the free throw line down for a backdoor layup.
Caitlin Lennon, the junior, with a bucket there. Here's Powers into the lane. Short shot goes off the back iron. Back rim, no good. Quick rebound. The Titans the other way. Bob missed the layup. As a defender, Lewis was flying on by. It's tipped out. It's still Chatham ball.
The Redbirds weren't back deep enough initially, but real good recovery from Lewis and from Proctor to go back and cause the miss.
And now close to it is a 5-second call. They couldn't get the ball in bounds. Redbirds ball up by 14.
And here comes Proctor to set up the offense again.
The point guard, Kyoko Proctor, over the big Redbird logo at midcourt. And into the front court. Powers has it, right wing. Gives it off. Lacey, one dribble, handoff. Lewis across the lane. Lewis lays it in.
Yeah, Lacey did a great job of blowing by her defender, and when the help stepped over, she makes a great pass over to Lewis for a layup.
Three is missed here. It's short by Chatham. Redbirds 40, the Titans 24, as the Redbirds continue to pull away here. After one quarter, they led by 9, and now Lewis blowing by and lays it in.
And the quick shot from Chatham plays right back into the Redbirds' hands and speeding the game up.
Lewis has 14, Proctor has 16. They've combined for 30, and Chatham throws it out of bounds, and it's an 18-point game now, and the Redbirds have it back. The Redbirds, just 2 threes in the game, but they haven't needed them. All they've needed is in the lane, the short twos, the easy twos, and they've had a lot of them.
And now with time to set up the offense and the Twin Towers back in the game, I expect to see it going right back inside again.
Drive inside, reverse layup. Lacey, no good. Hit the underside of the rim there.
All right, they get a good shot inside, just not able to capitalize.
Chatham, top of the key. And they'll drive in, kick it back to Newman, but we're going to have an Alton foul there. A double team and a reach in.
But still, I think that's what, the 4th foul on Alton for the entire night. I
Yeah.
mean, that's when you're playing a lot of up-court and up-tempo basketball, that's incredible to go through almost 2.5 quarters and only have 4 team fouls.
And those fouls, of course, reset every quarter this year, as we all know, and that means that's the first team foul on either team here, third quarter.
Well, when you look at it, 2 of those were really quick on Powers. If that hadn't happened, this game could be out of reach already.
42-24, Redbirds by 18 now. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Coaches standing up in front of their benches. Desiree Howard for Alton, Alyssa Riley for Chatham, and here's a ball knocked out of bounds on the defense there by Proctor, and Chatham will throw it in again. And the Titans throw it in on the left wing. Back out high, it goes to Hawkins. Now left side, Luttrell. Luttrell driving in, blocked away, but a foul. Norman maybe with the body after the block.
It had to be with the body because she got all ball on the release, but I do think her body kind of crashed into her as she jumped up to get it.
Norman going way up there. That's her first foul. Luttrell, free throw, good. 42-25 now.
Redbird substitution as Orr comes in for Lewis here at the 4:39 mark of the third quarter.
And free throw, good again. 2 for 2. Luttrell for the Titans makes it 42-26 Redbirds. Third quarter, 4:30 to go as Proctor gives to Lacey. Lacey, top of the key, bounces to Orr. Orr chases down the loose ball. Now they'll work it back out to the volleyball line, skip it right side. Proctor, 3, off the rim, no. Rebound Orr. It's an offensive rebound for the Redbirds. And they'll reset it. Proctor dumps it down. Norman blocked away, but a foul. Good block, but maybe again with the body for big Alexis Newman there.
I think that was actually the exact turnaround from the other end. You know, the other end, Norman blocks the ball. It appears to be clean, but there's contact with the body. Same situation there with Newman blocking the shot on Norman.
42-28. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Free throw rolls in for Norman. She's got 5.
Redbirds have shot their free throws pretty well tonight too.
One miss.
One miss. That's pretty strong.
9 out of 10 right now.
I think just about any coach in America would take 90% if you told them that going into any game.
9 out of 10, make it 10 out of 11. Norman hits them both. And 4 different Redbirds have shot free throws so far. Luttrell down, bounces it back. Martinowski, free throw line. Gives it up, hands it off to Hawkins. Kind of a matchup zone here as Orr almost had a steal. Now she does have a steal. Orr picks it off to Lacey. Lacey the other way. Now Powers down to Norman. Norman, one dribble, up and in.
Big, strong power move from Norman, and once again, a great feed from Powers. Like I said, I've said all year long, she's a tremendous passer for a post player.
Norman with another block. This one goes out of bounds. Powers 6 points tonight. Norman has 8. Timeout Redbirds. We'll take a break. Alton's lead, 46-28 now. 3:18 to go, third quarter. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey Sherry,
Talk to me, Dream Team.
we've got a showing.
Landmark Realty.
Lady Redbirds basketball on the Big Z tonight with Mike Bray from the Alton School District. Brent Birkland here too. And on the Big Z tonight, we're in the third quarter. 46-28. Alton girls with a big lead and a steal. Here they come again. Orr underneath, missed it. Too far under the basket. Loose ball, jump ball under the basket.
Well, Orr got that shot because of a great pass ahead from Proctor. I mean, she threw a bullet in there to Orr going over the top of the defense.
Now a couple of subs for the Titans who have the ball on the arrow. And 46-28, Lady Redbirds with a lead. And here come the Titans down by 18 points.
Redbirds showing a 1-3-1 defense now with Powers out front.
2:40 to go, third quarter. Underneath, they hand the ball off. Reverse layup, no, but a foul's going to be called as Norman went for the block again, and that was kind of a reverse layup. So she was kind of protected by the basket, so you'll see a foul a lot there. And Norman with foul number 2. And free throws for Hope Gilmore. Here's another freshman, 5'9", up and in. Couple of freshmen off the bench too for Chatham.
I think this young lady played very well in the JV game tonight.
Gilmore again. Free throw, 2 for 2. And so, 46-30. Alton now by 16 points. Proctor, free throw line, stop and go, missed it, but fouled on the shot. I think she was hit on the arm there. They're going to call it on Hawkins, it looks like, the senior, her first.
And here goes Proctor back to the line. We'll see if that percentage can improve. It's about, 91, 92 right now. We'll see if it goes up from that.
Proctor is perfect, 4 for 4, and she's hitting some more, up and in. 17 overall in the game for the junior. 5 for 5 at the line, good again. 18 in the game.
And I believe it's now 12 for 13 for the team for the game.
Yep, 12 out of 13 overall. 48-30. Redbirds with a lead of 18 again. Hawkins down to the corner. Titans are on the inline, out of bounds, turnover. 48-30. 2:13 to go. Well, 48-28 now on the scoreboard. 20-point lead. Alton turns it over. They throw it away. And with 2:02 to go, here comes Chatham again.
Bit of a forced pass there from Lacey, but she's got the toughest job in this 1-3-1. She's on the back line of the 1-3-1, so she's got to cover the corner on both sides. So she's basically got to stay level with the ball wherever it's at so that she can get to either corner if need be.
There's a loose ball down underneath. Glass, no. Rebound the other way. And up to Powers, leading the break. Jairus Powers, 8 points up and in.
And another assist for Proctor.
All started by Norman to Proctor. And now traveling. A travel called or turning the ball over. Take your pick there. It's a turnover, Titans.
This is a different look for Alton. With the 1-3-1, you put Powers out on top of that. Most teams aren't used to seeing a big on top of a 1-3-1 like that. It changes all their passing angles.
Underneath, Norman, Glass, no. Got her own rebound, and she's bumped to the ground. A foul called on Chatham. The team fouls will be 3-3 now in the third quarter.
And her initial shot was set up by a very good entry pass from Orr on the wing. The Redbirds line up in a box set for their out-of-bounds play.
And they throw it into Powers, to Orr, to Lewis. They swing it to the corner. Proctor into the lane, blocked away. Rebound Orr. She missed the shot. Now it's loose. Norman runs it down. Lewis to Orr. Back to Lewis. Skip pass. Proctor thought about a three, and she will back it up to Powers here. Powers fouled on the dribble there and on the free throw line. So 4 team fouls for Chatham.
Very patient on offense. Redbirds moving the ball around quite a bit. Orr had one great opportunity to score, and then didn't turn and face the basket. But now on the inbounds play, we get an offensive foul on Norman trying to set a screen to free up Proctor for the inbounds pass.
So Norman, 3 fouls, all here in the third quarter. 3 fouls in the third, and she has 3 of the 4 team fouls. There's a shot missed in the right corner. Rebound, Alton. Proctor, no-look pass. Powers lays it in.
And once again, the quick shot from Chatham Glenwood sets up the break for the Redbirds.
52-28. Out of bounds. Alton on the defense knocks it out. Titans will throw it in with 19.9 to go. Late third quarter. Redbirds now by 24 in the game here. As they throw it to the corner again. Shot going up, may have been partially blocked. Proctor the other way. Coco all the way down, puts it off the glass, missed it, off balance, almost got it to go. Here they come, Chatham at the buzzer, good, and may have turned an ankle on the shot as she goes down. That's Gilmore, the freshman, who made the shot at the buzzer.
Yeah, she made a great play to get down the floor and get inside the free throw line for the last second shot, but she landed very funny and comes up holding her ankle.
52-30 as she gets up and hobbles to the bench. That's the end of 3 quarters. Redbirds 52, the Titans 30 as we go to the 4th quarter at Alton High. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by the
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
We protect your house and your car. Because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
RiverBender.com.
Back live at Alton High, and the 4th quarter starts with Lewis feeding Powers. Powers off the glass, and good. Powers now at 12 points as we go to the 4th quarter, and Chatham comes back with a bucket.
Lennon gets around the outside and gets an easy layup against the Redbirds. And here comes Norman with another inside feed from Lewis again from the opposite wing. Another good post feed and another layup for the Redbirds.
And both Norman and Powers in double digits. Norman now at 10, Powers 12. And here's the Redbirds off to the races, but a Chatham Glenwood foul here. 56-32 Redbirds.
Lewis jumped in the passing lane there, and normally when you steal a pass, you try to tip it to where you can go get it. That one was close enough. She just caught it and took off the other way and got fouled as she started to go around the defender.
Redbirds with the basketball, and Ariana Anthony with it, number 24, and now a double dribble on Orr, and a turnover on Alton as the Redbirds have had strong quarters, 22, 14, and 16 going into the 4th. And they lead right now by 24 points. On their way to 16-0. Free throw, or I should say a three-pointer, is good, and then the shooter gets knocked to the ground. No whistle on the foul, but they will call a quick timeout here. It looks like a 30-second timeout. Well, it's an Alton timeout. And that shot up and in there by number 32, Martinowski.
But I don't think it was her that ended up on the floor. I thought it ended up being their big girl, Newman, ended up on the floor in front of her. I don't know if she was trying to set a screen for her and there was contact as they were trying to run through the screen to get to the shooter.
That's our first 3 for either team in the second half. So since halftime, we've had the Redbirds, of course, running and gunning and hitting all kinds of field goals, but all of them are 2s, and 56-35, Alton.
Well, there's not much of a reason to take 3-point shots when you're getting just about any layup you want or any shot you want inside 3 feet.
4 Redbirds are in double digits. 18 for Proctor, 14 for Lewis, 12 for Powers, 10 for Norman. And here comes Alton again. They have Orr and Proctor on the floor, Powers, Anthony, and Norman.
Well, keep in mind, Powers missed almost the whole first half because of foul trouble. Or the first
quarter, yeah. Powers out to Orr, over to Proctor. Now Anthony will dump it underneath. Glass, no. Norman missed it. Titans have it the other way. 6:20 to go in the game. Fourth quarter now at Alton High. 6:15 as the Titans send it to the corner. Ava Bob will move it to the left side. Luttrell has it. Throws it right to Powers.
Good trap in the corner, and Powers gets the steal.
Proctor to Norman. Layup good. Norman has a dozen now.
And the steal leads to the fast break and another Redbird bucket.
58-35. A 3 in the corner. Missed by Newman. Here comes Proctor. She had the rebound, and she will bounce it out to Anthony. Baseline shot. No. Rebound underneath. Proctor with another rebound and another bucket. She's got 20.
Might be our third big person there is Proctor down there with the offensive rebound stick back.
Proctor, 5'6", puts it up and in. 20 points. Luttrell, no. Rebound, Redbirds. 5 minutes to go in the game. Anthony to the corner. Proctor will go to the lane. Stops, pops, left it short. No good. Rebound Chatham. 60-35. Redbirds almost with another steal, but Chatham will set it up. Volleyball line. Down to Bob. Blocked away by Orr. Orr lost position, but she still got all ball there.
Good recovery. Kept herself between the Chatham player and the basket, and then when the shot went up, she was quick to react.
4:50 to go in the game. Timeout on the floor. We're at the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth at Alton High. Back in a moment. Fourth quarter continues with the Redbirds leading 60-35. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports presented by
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Brent Birkeland back with you with 4:50 to go, Mike.
Well, you know, Brent, it should be a good crowd tonight. You got a 15-0 team taking on a 13-2 team in January. You don't see that every day, so it's a great matchup. The Redbirds just clearly getting the better of Chatham Glenwood tonight.
Titans with the ball. 13 wins on the season. They're 5-0 in their conference. Redbirds 5-0 in their conference. Redbirds with a steal. Orr to Proctor. Proctor up the floor. Now Orr gives to Powers, looking down low. It's like Jacayla Steen into the game. Proctor underneath, fouled underneath.
Yeah, Steen just came in and she took over the point of the press of the 1-3-1 that time. And I think then Powers went from being on the point to going back to the middle. And Orr's taking over the bottom with Lacey out of the lineup.
Well, Proctor misses her first free throw of the ball game. She was 6 for 6. Here comes another for Proctor. This one's good. 21 points overall.
Just an all-around great game from Kyoko.
61-35.
Not to mention 1,000 points.
That's right. That's right. That was her first bucket of the night. She got to 1,000 career points. 4 minutes to go in the ball game now. Fourth quarter. Here's a three going up. Missed. Rebound. Proctor is there for a board again. And going all the way down, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. And that's going to be 4 team fouls, it looks like, on the Titans. And now she's going to leave Proctor with 21 points in the game. Not to mention assists, rebounds, and everything else.
She had to have at least 5 rebounds, maybe more, probably at least 3 steals. And I don't know how many assists, but I'm going to guess at least 7 or 8.
I was going to go 10 or 12.
It could be. The way she was rebounding, I was beginning to wonder if she could have a triple-double.
Right. 61-35, 3:33 to go in the game. With the Redbirds going to the bench, here's Anthony with a steal. 24 into the game, all the way down, scoops it up, no. Powers will follow it up and in. Powers with a bucket, 3:15 to go in the game. 63-35, ball tipped out by the Alton defense.
And again, Powers being in position to get that offensive rebound because your bigs are running the floor. And when your bigs get down the floor like that in transition, you want to try to get it to them and reward them for putting out that effort.
And if there happens to be a missed shot, they're there for the rebound.
Exactly.
Because of all the hustle. There's a shot off the glass. No. Rebound Steen gives it up to Anthony. Anthony, scoop shot. This one is good. Up and in.
Just almost an acrobatic shot from Anthony that time, splitting 2 defenders and getting through and getting a little underhanded shovel shot up.
So now 65-35, that's a 3-point game, or a 30-point game. Fourth quarter, Orr comes out of the game. Norman checks back in.
So now Steen goes down to the bottom of the 1-3-1. And that's been very effective for the Redbirds tonight.
2:30 to go in the ball game. Redbirds with some more D. A jump ball is called, and the arrow's going to go to Chatham as the clock now continues to run with the mercy rule. 30-point game, fourth quarter.
And there goes Powers checking out of the game. Another big night for her as well.
14 points. 14 for Lewis. And they can get you with so many ways. Big, small, and everything in between.
Well,
so many weapons.
I'd be willing to bet Proctor, Lewis, and Powers, all 3 had at least 5 assists.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it. 1:50 to go in the game. 65-35, Redbirds work it around. It goes down low, stolen away. Titans ball. Now we're going to have another jump ball. The arrow going to go with the Titans now. And I think the Titans just got a jump, so it's going to be Alton ball here. Yeah, they're going to change that arrow to Alton ball. And
yeah, I think they just hadn't got it switched at the scores table on the control panel, but they had it correct in the book.
30-point lead once again, 65-35. Top of the key, 3. Miss there. Rebound, Norman. Jump ball. This one's the Titans on the arrow.
That was Madeline Ducey with an open look from the top of the key, but it rims out, and then another jump ball, so the possession arrow gives it back to Chatham with 1:10 to go.
1 minute left now, the 1 minute mark. Chatham ball, they give to Luttrell. Luttrell looking, traveling, called back to Redbirds. They'll have it leading by 30, and we're under a minute. Redbirds 16-0 after this win, but no rest. They play Friday, they play Saturday, back-to-back this week.
That's a big test. 3 games within about a little over 72 hours.
There's a steal, and a foul is going to be called on Steen after Chatham Glenwood got the steal there.
Believe it or not, that's the first foul on the Redbirds in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, amazing. Well, we're down to 12 seconds left. Redbirds with a steal. Here's Anthony with a layup, and it's good, and that will finish off the ball game as Anthony gets her second bucket. And our score, final score, Alton 67, Chatham Glenwood 35. A 32-point win, another impressive win for the Lady Redbirds. Back in a moment to wrap it up from Alton High School tonight. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.